Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Kate Middleton is getting cooked online. 15 million views alone, where there was a video of her basically going viral on the app X alone and flooded on so many different forums, where we can see Kate Middleton looking angry and the kids looking completely uncomfortable and confused. She is getting booed at really badly during the Troopings of Colours, and if looks could kill, we can clearly see that Princess Kate Middleton clearly did not like any of this. You would have thought that she wouldn't have gone through that entire cancer battle. You would have thought that, all of that would have at least brought some people on her side. But clearly that is not the case. It did not win anybody over. And she still is very much unpopular. And there's nothing that she can do about this. There's genuinely nothing that she can do about this. And I'm so sorry. I know the kids are there. The children are there. I don't give a damn. I do not give a damn. People cannot pay their mortgages in the UK. The cost of living crisis is absolutely insane. Rent is uncontrollable. The living conditions that people are living in, mold everywhere, and their landlords are not doing anything. The potholes all over the roads, for goodness sake. The teachers, doctors, nurses are not being paid. NHS being run down, but we're meant to sit here and clap our little hands as we sit and watch the royal family randomly go through, covered in gold that we could never afford, and we're meant to suddenly for some reason support this when they take our tax-paying money and use it for what? For their fancy tea parties. Don't piss me off today. I don't give a damn about them kids. I don't give a damn about anybody booing the kids. I will never support this royal family, and nobody should, because it does not benefit you. There's a damn paedophile in the damn royal family, for goodness sake. I have the time today. I have the time right now. Okay? Let's not play this game. I don't give a damn. Point blank, period. Oh, but I don't give a damn. I'm not going to sit here and have any sympathy for these royals who grow up to not give a damn about us commoners, because we're too poor for them, and that we're there and we must support them. For what? What do they do for us? Can somebody explain 5 reasons for what they do to us? Oh, Buckingham Palace boosts the economy. No. Where has that put us right now in the current state that we're in right now in the UK? Somebody please tell me. With fascist riots running up and down the country from Belfast to Glasgow to up north in England. The country is divided more than ever due to outer interactions, outer investments from different people from different foreign countries who are investing on social media companies to make everybody else divided, but you can't read between the lines and see that. You just look at something online and get angry. All the misinformation that's going viral, all the AI misinformation propaganda that's all BS, all of it dividing us, but we must sit here now and applaud the royal family because of all of the wealth from them. Only last month, King Charles was sitting in gold, millions and millions of gold, as he was dictating to us about a cost of living crisis. The brother is in Epstein files every single damn 2 months. Like, they're laughing in our faces. And everybody online has the same narrative with this video, where they don't really give a damn about the children. And I'm glad. Somebody says, F all of them. They should cover their faces in shame, living at the expense of the British people, allowing them to be degraded. F them kids, their aunties, all of them. A bit of a reality for all of them. People are pissed, can't pay their mortgages, and these twats flaunt their wealth. Kate looks absolutely furious at this, and I think that she looks furious in this because she's understanding that her plan basically failed. Everything that they went through with the media, the propaganda, the photo editing, pictures, all of that, it didn't do anything for her. So the popularity has plummeted even more so, especially for her and also Prince William, where, you know, clearly this isn't the case. If you've got a family coming out for Tripping of Colours and you genuinely got the kids also there and the instinct of the crowd is to boo, game over. Because you don't go from down here back, like you go from down here to down. Your popularity continues to decrease as a royal member. It's only going to get worse as far as I'm concerned. So this has gone completely viral. Probably the first thing that actually has gone viral about Kate Middleton since her cancer storyline and her returning to Wimbledon. I'll be honest with you, nothing really else has. But I do feel like they're using the kids as shields, and that whole plan also failed as well. A lot of people in the media will do that when they are under scrutiny, or to avoid scrutiny. They will bring the children out as a perfect PR product, and the PR companies will tell them to do so. And for some people it does work, but for others it doesn't. And I think that Kate is in danger here. This is, you know, Kate Middleton and Prince William are in severe danger right now. If we really want to keep it honest, this is what this is a stark reminder of, that they are completely worried that their popularity is going to plummet, and all the hatred they've thrown at Meghan and Harry as a distraction has failed.
Well said, Murad Merali. That clip of Kate being booed didn't just trend, it absolutely broke the internet servers. People are treating this footage like it's the Zapruder film of royal downfalls. We are talking millions of views, endless loops, and people pausing, zooming, and squinting like amateur detectives trying to catch a glitch in the Matrix. And why? Because the internet has zero tolerance for fake vibes. For years, the mainstream media shoved this narrative down our throats that the entire UK was just madly in love with the monarchy. Everything is perfect. Everyone is waving flags. Right, okay. Then this one raw, unfiltered moment drops and the whole country collectively goes, wait a damn minute. The internet is that petty friend who notices the exact microsecond your smile turns into a scowl. You can't run a slick PR campaign against 1 billion people with a replay button. The palace can pump out all the glossy, airbrushed photos they want, but regular folks know when they are being fed a scripted performance. Here is the real human insight. People are just exhausted from being told what to think. We are out here dealing with actual real-world problems, while these billionaire aristocrats get treated like untouchable deities who can do no wrong. So when the public finally says nah and lets out a collective boo, it hits different. It's hilarious because it proves you cannot control public opinion like a scheduled press release. Once the public realizes the emperors have no clothes, and apparently a very short temper, good luck trying to fix it. The media tried to spin it, the commentators tried to ignore it, but the toothpaste is out of the tube. The internet is officially undefeated, the facade is cooked, and regular people are just sitting back with the popcorn, watching the drama unfold. Before the royal fans jump into the comment section at Mach 10, hear me out. This isn't about hating anybody, it's about priorities. Because a lot of ordinary people are looking at these massive royal events and thinking, am I supposed to be excited right now? Seriously, people are checking their bank accounts with one eye closed because they're scared of what they'll find. Rent keeps climbing, mortgage payments are giving people heart attacks, food prices are doing Olympic-level high jumps, energy bills show up looking like they own the house. Meanwhile, we're being told to stop everything and celebrate another balcony appearance. A balcony! Folks are trying to figure out how to survive until payday, and somebody says, look, they're waving. Brother, people are waving too. They're waving goodbye to their savings, they're waving goodbye to affordable housing, they're waving goodbye to the dream of owning a home. That's the problem. A nurse finishes a brutal shift. A teacher is buying classroom supplies with their own money. A doctor is exhausted after dealing with an overstretched system. Then they're told the big national conversation should be about who stood where during a royal appearance. Come on now, read the room. The average person isn't sitting at home with a chart tracking balcony formations. They're tracking bills, they're tracking grocery prices, they're tracking whether they can afford another month without falling behind. And that's why some of these royal spectacles don't hit the way they used to. People have real life problems, heavy problems, the kind that keep you awake at 2 a.m., the kind that make your stomach drop when an email from the bank arrives. Look, we all saw it. The mask didn't just slip, it pulled a Houdini and completely vanished. For 2 seconds flat, the pure, unadulterated, pissed off Kate checked into the room, and honestly, it was the most real thing she's ever done. Usually the royals walk around looking like they were manufactured in a lab to smile at walls and wave at trees. It's all golly gosh and perfect hair. But the second those boos started raining down from regular, everyday people, man, her face did a whole 180. You could see the exact moment she realized the PR spell was broken. She looked ready to risk it all. And that right there is the golden nugget for the rest of us. Regular people are out here drowning in bills, skipping meals, and stressing over rent. We don't have time for a carefully curated persona, so seeing a billionaire royal get a reality check from the public and watching her actually lose her cool over it is pure comedy. It proves the whole picture-perfect fairy tale is just a high-budget act. Underneath the fancy hats and the media protection squad, it's just someone who gets mad when people stop clapping. When the facade cracks like that, it ruins the magic trick. You can't go back to pretending you're a symbol of unity when millions just watched you look like you wanted to fight the front row. The spell is broken, the clip is on loop, and regular people are just sitting back watching the drama unfold. Let's keep it a stack. That flawless, saint-like Kate you see plastered on every magazine checkout line? Total fiction. The books are finally spilling the tea and the fairy tale is officially cooked. For years, the UK media ran 24/7 propaganda trying to convince us she's the ultimate sweetheart. Meanwhile, behind the curtain, the vibes were devious. Look at how they did Meghan. It's wild how Kate let the press run nasty, bold-faced lies about a stressed-out pregnant woman just to keep her own halo shining. She sat back, watched the chaos, and didn't say a single word to fix it. That's not royal, that's just mean. But karma has a funny way of checking a bank account. When the British public started booing, the whole matrix glitched. For a split second, she didn't have a PR goon to script her face. She looked absolutely livid. Regular people don't get to hide behind a £1 million media shield when we mess up. We face the music. But these billionaires are drunk on their own hype that the second people stop bowing, they collapse. The UK media is scrambling right now, trying to wipe the internet and spin the narrative. Too late. The IMERs have Rich Jeepkin. The world saw the glitch in the system. The mask is off, the clip is viral, and no amount of glossy magazine covers can fix a personality that ugly. Now here's the question a lot of people online keep asking. If this had happened to Meghan, would the coverage have looked the same? That's the debate, and honestly, I can see why people are asking it, because social media saw the clips, millions of people saw the clips. People discussed them, shared them, argued about them, turned the comment section into a full contact sport. Yet some folks felt the story never got the kind of wall-to-wall attention that other royal controversies have received, and that's where the frustration comes from. Not everybody's upset about the incident itself. A lot of people are upset about what they see as the difference in treatment. See, regular people notice patterns. You don't need a journalism degree, you don't need a media studies course, you just need functioning eyeballs and an internet connection. People sit there and think, hold on a second, why does one royal story get 10 headlines a day while another barely gets mentioned? That's the conversation. And whether you agree or disagree, it's a question plenty of viewers are asking. The funny part is that the public has become their own newsroom now. Back in the day, a story could disappear if editors decided it wasn't important. Good luck doing that in 2026. The internet remembers everything. Everything. A clip gets uploaded and suddenly it's on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, X, Facebook, group chats, family chats, neighborhood chats, probably somebody's grandma's phone too. The information is everywhere, which means people don't just rely on headlines anymore. They're watching the footage themselves. They're comparing coverage. They're drawing their own conclusions. And that's why these debates keep growing, because trust is a fragile thing. Once people start feeling like different people are being treated differently, they start questioning everything, every headline, every narrative, every talking point. That's when things get interesting, because the public stops accepting information on autopilot. They start asking questions, a lot of questions, and whether those questions are fair or unfair, the fact they're being asked tells you something important. People want consistency. That's really what it comes down to. They don't expect perfection, they don't expect everyone to agree, but they expect the same standards to apply across the board. And when they feel those standards are shifting depending on who the story's about, the comment section turns into absolute chaos. Not because people suddenly became royal experts, because people hate double standards. They always have. And in the age of social media, they are more willing than ever to call them out when they think they see them. Alright, that's going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching, you absolute legends. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe, and jump into the comments because I already know you've got opinions. And trust me, I want to hear them. I'm your host, Miles, and until next time, keep your tea hot, your receipts ready, and your comment fingers fully charged. The royal drama never sleeps, and apparently, neither does the internet. See you in the next one. Peace.